Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. Okay, we're in the kitchen this week, and you probably, if you're listening to the audio, you may want to just go over and download the video version, because we're going to show you how we make this cauliflower pizza crust that we've made quite a few times, posted it on social media, and people are like, well, give me the recipe. How do you make that? How does it taste? All that stuff. Well, we're going to take you through the process, and let's get cooking.
All right, super easy. There's these cauliflower pearls. Some of you might see it as cauliflower rice, already chopped up and ground up, so it's really easy because we've tried to make cauliflower crust before and been very disappointed because you gotta squeeze out all the moisture. Then we've got, yes, dairy. There's some cheese here. There's some flour that we're gonna be putting in. Some brown rice flour. I think you can use just about any flour, but you might, we're using the brown rice. I think a couple of large organic eggs, and then some spices. Let's get to it. Okay, we've got 2 cups of the cauliflower rice cauliflower, whatever you want to call it. This bag calls it cauliflower pearls. We've got 2 eggs, just to make it easy. Let's whisk those things up here. 2/3 cup of rice flour going in. Get all the dry ingredients in there. Teaspoon of oregano. It's a teaspoon of oregano. Half teaspoon of some, we've got Himalayan sea salt here. That's what we use in this house. 1/4 of garlic salt, 1/4 teaspoon. It's supposed to be half, but we kind of dialed it back to 1/4. You can decide. And 1/4 of some black pepper, and a 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese. But we've used 1/4 cup before, a little less cheese, and it's worked out just fine. We're just following the recipe with a 1/2 cup. How's the food cam going? And now, the eggs are gonna bind that together. Sometimes we need to add a little extra water because it's just sometimes just a little too dry. So you gotta kind of test that out. And I can see it starting to get thick to where you could actually roll that out like a pizza dough. Some parchment paper. Got some little organic coconut oil cooking spray. I'm gonna put on there. I don't think that's part of the recipe, just something kind of to oil it up. Is it oil? Okay. And then, so oiling the sheet is part of it. Okay. We've got the oven set to 450. We're putting it on a convection bake, but I think regular bake will work. And we're gonna bake it for 20 minutes. Okay, so you can see the crust. Pretty, it's got the little darker spots on it, so this just needs to get flipped over and cooked a little bit more. Loosen that up. And whoop, there it is. Get back in there for 10 more minutes. All right, here we go. Looking pretty good. It's amazing how that crisps up. There you are. I mean, very nice crisp crust. I'm not going to touch this thing, but I'll lift it up. Very crispy, firm. It's time to decorate with your favorite toppings. A little dusting of some more cheese. And we're just going to bake this for another 5 minutes. All right, the final product here. make your own kind of pizza. We're just talking about the pizza crust. Look how crisp that is. Sure making the house smell awesome. What? We got another one going in? Oh man, life is good. Yeah, look at that. Very nice. Gonna be pretty tasty.
All right, now it's pizza time. It tastes absolutely awesome. I look forward to hearing from you to find out, did you make the crust? What did you think of it? What kind of pizza you made? And how did it go? You can email me, perrytinsley@gmail.com, or you can go ahead and just comment below and let us know, did you tweak it? It really helps the community learn to, modify if there's some things there. I'm kind of interested in what to do if you were going to make a vegan version, what that might look like. So we may explore that in a future podcast. I don't know. This is not a vegan version, but going to be a tasty one for us. Can't wait. Look forward to hearing from you. I'm glad you joined in. Very short podcast today, but one that I think a lot of people were really wondering, how do you make that crust? What's all the ingredients there? In the show notes, we'll put a link, or we'll write up how to make it, the directions to making this pizza crust. And while it takes a long time, it seems to be pretty well worth it. It's easy to do. That's all I have for this week. Thanks so much. If you found this valuable, please share this podcast episode with anyone you know. And if you get over to iTunes or in your podcast app and do a search for Power Blast Podcast, you can get this on audio or video. A lot of people are tuning into video because you want to see what the pizza look like, right? But just please, if you get a chance, give an honest rating and review. That would totally rock. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.